Thank you for watching part 14 of the playthrough for the Outer Worlds. The ladies are waiting impatiently for me. As you can see, we have to go talk to Graham and tell him that his printing press is back up and running so that he could start some shit with someone. I already forgot who. Everybody wants to fight with someone else in this world, or these worlds. It's hard to keep track of it all. Where do these raptidons come from? I don't remember seeing them before. All right, Graham, we're back.
If you'll just listen...
No, no more listening. No more preaching. We are losing people left and right. We need to act.
Enough, Zora. I'm not putting the torch to innocent people. Do you want to bring the board's cruisers and gunships down on us? Captain, apologies, but our situation grows dire. Our people talk of foolish endeavors. What news do you bring?
Well, I've got some good news, Graham. The printing press is back up and running.
Excellent.
Did you find the Vanoys?
I did. Yeah, they're actually on their way back.
Thank the Eternal.
We're one step closer to bringing the truth to every man, woman, and child in Halcyon. For now, you can tell Hiram that I'll stop using Devil's Peak. From the pits of our eternal souls. Thank you, Captain. I have much to do, articles to write, sermons to ponder. We live in such an exciting time. Let's talk later.
Hey, I need to see to the wounded, but drop by the clinic when you can. I want a word.
Iconoclasts are now revering, huh? You hear that, Nyoka? They're revering us. So, oh, who just pushed me? Zora did. Oh, I've got some bit cartridges, a lot of those. Should we go see her now, or should we wait? Guess we'll go to the breaker. Breaker, what? Broker. Let's go see the broker, Hiram. And maybe he'll give us some credits too. Bits, sorry. Credits, bits, dollars. There's so many versions of money in games that I forget which ones are which sometimes. We're definitely fast traveling.
I always wanted to poke through a high-gain wireless. They only got one on Terra 2, you know, up in Byzantium.
To be honest, I'm surprised it's still standing. Every time I set foot inside, I half expect the tower to fall over.
Interesting, ladies. Let's go. Weird that there's bit cartridges out here, just unattended. What are you guys up to? You expecting a fight or something? What's up, Hudson?
All's quiet again. Thanks for the easy payday, stranger. Maybe C3 ought to hire you.
Don't think they can afford me, bro. You good, Joy? Oops. Sorry, I didn't mean to point a gun at you. How you doing?
Only good marauder is a dead or dying one. Slick working there.
Yeah, you too. Excuse me, robot. Shit, how the hell do we get up there? Do you guys remember how to get up there to Hiram? Did we already check this out? I don't remember. No, it doesn't look like it. Memorandum, environmental controls, installation, and key card. Barb. The new environmental controls terminal is now installed and running upstairs. Congratulations. You messaged corporate about it, you get to manage it. Consider this your official notice to hide its access keycard deep in the bottom of a drawer somewhere, preferably within the archives or in one of the station's other popular sections. Because I sure as hell will not allow your station's efficiency scores to plummet due to a pointless safety feature. Don't even think about testing the system out. The emergency sirens will make your ears bleed, and if you accidentally trigger the fire suppression system, it can suck the air from the room faster than the station's last performance review. Val, we did read that before. It didn't occur to me until I was almost done. Then I was like, you know what? I gotta finish it, right? Somebody should pick up these dead bodies. How the hell do we get up to Hiram? No, that's the exit. You guys aren't being very helpful. You're not telling me, give me a, information. Oh, I can pick this one now.
Wish I could do that.
Yeah, well, stick with me, kid, and maybe one day you will. Got enough rifles. Nothing. Sorry, I meant to holster my gun so that Hiram doesn't think I'm trying to kill him. Damn it, Hiram, where are you? How the hell am I going to get up there? Yep, someone's leaving their bit cartridges. These are kind of big, by the way. How do you store these bit cartridges on your body without, like, using up all the space? Hiram, my man, what's shaking, friend?
Do you hear that? It's the blessed sound of radio silence, which leads me to believe you have sweet, sweet news for me.
Well, you happen to be right. So, because of me, MSI and the Iconoclast are no longer transmitting. So let me ask you, is the data ready?
Yes, indeed. I am back in business. But before we get down to it, might I ask how you handled the problem? In the end?
Does it matter? Job's done.
Is that so?
Look, the short answer to your question is... Actually, should I charge you? No, I'm sorry. I'll just give you the short answer. I helped both MSI and the Iconoclast get what they wanted. And that's it.
I don't know how. The two are diametrically opposed and impossible to please. But it matters not how you fixed my problem, only that you did. I don't doubt that you are working with Phineas, but my contract specifies I relay any acquired information to the purchaser, and to the purchaser alone. However, to send the data, I will need your assistance in cycling the antenna's receiver, so I can input the needed adjustments.
Okay, fine. Tell me how to fix it.
It's simple, truly. I merely need you to waltz outside and throw the lever to cycle the power. I'll key in the numerical adjustments from in here.
Is that really it, dude? Or are you just you fucking with me right now?
Someone has trust issues, though I can't hardly feign surprise. Yes, that is all. No, I am not mocking you. Much. Just step outside, flip the switch, depart forever. Understood? Good. Marvelous. We're in agreement.
This is why I stopped helping out around here, you know. It's always throw this lever, shoot that marauder, save my life. Just one thing after another with you.
If that's really all, let's just get it done with and be on our way.
All right, let's do it.
Terrific. I'll be here, waiting with bated breath. Give a shout if the panel electrocutes you.
Hiram, you are one sassy remark away from me popping you in the mouth with my fist. Yeah, that's what I thought. Got nothing to say now, do you, chump?
Great work.
That's not as good as my helmet. Also not as good. Did we ever use this? We did. All that stuff was grayed out. Will you look at that? Very nice. All right, here we go.
Testing 1, 2, check, check. Sweet stars. But that is a beautiful sound. Can you hear me? We are a go for broadcast. Oh, and I also dispatched Phineas his data. Impatient prick. Worse, I'm now indebted to him for it. Now I'll kindly thank you to get out of my tower.
Seriously, Hiram? Don't maybe come back in there and whoop your ass.
There's no need to assert your dominance. I doubt I could make you do anything you don't wish to. Look, I am well aware that at times I may have the tiniest iota of a prickly exterior. But I must admit I have grown rather fond of you. As Nyoka can attest, I do not form attachments with many. Do take care.
Why, he told us to leave without flinging insults at our persons. He really does like you, Captain. What in the void-blasted hell is that?
Black holes. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did. Whose ship do you think that was?
Looks like a UDL ship. Based on the gunnery attachments, I'd guess it's one of the board's blockade enforcers, but don't cite me on that. Oh well, a pity for the crew, but I can't see how it affects me. Hiram? Can you hear me? Did you see that? Architect, save me from swindlers and fools. Sanjar, what are you bloody doing on my channel? Did MSI or did MSI not cease broadcasting? Yes, but... Hiram, are you there?
How about you guys stop going back and forth and tell me what's going on?
Ah, the good captain. The truth brings us together once more. Our salvation has come crashing through the stratosphere. We need only collect its weapons. Are you mad? That's a UDL gunship. You'd probably shoot your own toes off.
You guys are acting like children.
Par for the course, really. You should do like I did. Get out while you still retain a shred of sanity. We could use the gunship's armaments to defend Stellar Bay, but we need its targeting module. Our message is so close to breaking free of this planet and spreading to the stars. Help us secure that module and we will save our colony. Listen, I don't care a single whit what you do, so long as you leave me out of it. Which means, get off my void damn channel. I'm more than finished with you lot.
Well, So what do you think we should do? I guess we'll retrieve the gunship's targeting module. Is that what you guys think? Is there an easier way down? Because that's not going to be a good way down. But this ladder was probably a good way down. Come on, guys. Let's go. Is it really 552 meters away? It seemed like it was closer than that. Oh, that's pretty far. Let's start here. How's this discovered? Didn't we, weren't we already here? Look at that.
I hope Edgewater don't end up like this.
Another manta
This is
queen.
what you get when a corporation takes a dump and walks off without cleaning it up.
Holy shit, there's 2 manta queens? Could we go up on top of this here, up here, and then maybe they can't get us? Let's try to be strategic about this. That's not going to let us up, but this probably will. The jumping on this game needs... Wait, what am I saying? Leaves much to be desired. Son of a bitch. Tell me I can't get up there? Ah, to hell with it. Let's just go. Finish her off, Nyoka.
To shreds, you say?
Good job, you two. You took out 2 manta queens.
This area is suicide. If you got a way around it, ain't no shame in taking it.
We don't need to go around anything. You guys just killed 2 manta queens, for God's sake.
Mess with us.
Oh, here's another flaw. After having been swarmed by insects too many times, you're no longer the best when attacked by them. Reject. I am the best when attacked by them. As you can see. You guys all right? Let's go. Saw a Raptidon, I'm pretty sure. I did. There he is. Where the hell did it go? Well, you guys, it looks like they're throwing everything at us on this little short journey. That was a lot of rounds. 150? Oh, there it is. See if we get up there without disturbing these Raptidons. Probably not. I'm going to try it anyway.
You go on ahead, Captain. I'm not keen on ships, even when they're in the best of shape.
Yep. We'll be keeping watch here.
All right, sounds good. All right. Ship ID, Cantankerous Canid. Error. Captain Matsu's captain's key is active, but his life signs are no longer detected on the bridge. Logging flight hours while not present for duty is a violation of UDL policy. Run diagnostics. Okay. This Mk4 gunship's operational parameters have exceeded acceptable damage ranges. The cost of any repairs necessary at your nearest UDL repair facility will be averaged amongst the crew. Alright, let's see. Captain's log, November 12th, 2354. CE saying something about spare regulator bypass something something. Chikushu? I'm turning this thing toward the groundbreaker, firing up the engines and retiring. Better to be arrested than lose power and drift into space. I just hope this old bird can handle one last trip. Captain's log, I didn't read the date, I'm sorry. How in this law-forsaken colony is it so impossible to requisition parts? My chief engineer is barking at me to order yet another damn thing, and I can't even get a response from corporate. So it was December 21st, 2354. Captain's log, January 3rd, 2355. Another day, another ship lands on Terra 1, and we can't shoot him down. That makes... I've lost count. What's the point of being out here if we can't get some backup? Start Mayday message playback.
Hello, my name's Jen. I'm the chief engineer on this gunship, and I'd like to let the record show that our captain is a total fucking hullhead. I told him again and again that without fixing our regulators, spinning up the engines are going to blow through our coils and we'll go flying off in a completely random direction. Well, here we are. Thinking we'll hit soil in about 30 seconds. This is your chief engineer signing off for what is probably the last time. It's a shame you can't see this middle finger I'm holding up, because I'm doing it as hard as I can.
The voice acting in this game is pretty darn good. What is this? So we can either give the module to Sanjar or to Graham. Do we have to give it to either of them? Like, can we keep it? Alright, I have the targeting module. So we have to decide if we're going to give it to Sanjar or Graham. What do you guys think? You have any opinions? Let's ask. What do you think? Sanjar or Graham?
That Chief Junlei sure seems swell, huh?
Didn't ask you about her, but okay. So Junlei is your answer, Parvati. What about you, Nyoka?
What's up?
Can I ask you something?
What's with the pleasantries?
I don't know.
You want to know something? Just ask.
Well, this is not what I was going to ask you, but it just occurred to me that I never did ask you if Monarch's always been your home.
I don't have a single spot I call home. Wherever I can sit in peace with a bottle is good enough for me. But yes, I've always been on Monarch.
Okay. Do you have family here or what?
In a sense. My parents took off when the corporations did. I took to companionship with a few friends here for a time, but those days are long past.
And you don't want to find your parents? You just don't even care where they're at?
No, we weren't close. And before you ask, there ain't a story there. We just never saw eye to eye on the corporations. drifted apart over time. It's fine.
Why haven't you left?
It ain't exactly easy to hitch a ride off planet, Captain. And besides, I hear Terra 2's all corporate. The way folks talk about the board and their ilk, think I prefer the beasts.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you.
Good.
Yeah. I assume you don't have an opinion of if we should go to Sanjar or Graham. Who, you know what? I wish I could remember who paid us the most, because that's who I would take us to. You cannot fast travel while near hostiles. Well, shit. They don't even see us. It's not like we're in the middle of a battle with them. Can we fast travel if we're hidden? No. Which one is this? I don't remember where Sanjar was. See here? Stellar Bay? I think he was in Stellar Bay. Let's go to Stellar Bay. So I know you guys didn't ask, but let me tell you my reasoning. The only thing I can come up with about like choosing is that Graham kind of reminds me of a cult leader, and Sanjar is a corporate type. You know what I mean? So it's like the lesser of two evils, and I don't know, cult leader kind of worries me more than a corporate type. At least you know they're... Sorry, I'm walking away. I'm trying to explain to you. I apologize. Corporate types, you know, their whole thing is about like making money. Cult leaders, it's all about control. Control the people, you know, making them drink Kool-Aid that's laced with, you know, what's it, cyanide or whatever. So we're going to Sanjar. He can have the stupid weapon. Sanjar, my man, you miss me?
If the Iconoclasts reach that ship first, there won't be any chance for a peaceful monarch. I don't suppose you've found the targeting module yet? I've sent patrols, but they're running into trouble with the Iconoclasts.
Let me ask you, though, before well, I'm not even telling you if I have it, okay? But if I did have it, why do you think you need it more than Graham does?
Well, because the module controls the weapons systems.
And what's so bad about the Iconoclasts reaching the gunship?
Can you imagine what those maniacs would do with weapons like that? They'd wreak havoc.
And roll back all the progress we've made at reconciling with the rest of Halcyon.
I don't know if you know that for sure, though.
Oh, I've known their ilk long enough. Even if they merely sat on the scraps, the threat of a bunch of anarchists holding a gunship would bring the full wrath of the board down on Monarch. We can't afford that.
I'm skeptical they'd care enough to wipe us out, but if they did, we wouldn't stand a chance.
Oh, you see our quandary then.
Honestly, it seems like your people should be able to handle this, Sanjar.
Look, Celia, he's being funny again.
I wasn't.
I don't think so, sir.
Really? Well, I could have sworn... Well, that's not important. What is important is that there's a considerable distance between us and that ship, and most of it is inhabited by marauders and raptidons.
What's the matter, Sanjar? Can't get your hands dirty now and then?
Do you just think of these things in the moment, or do you write them down and save them for later? They're very good.
I do both, but why don't you just answer the fucking question?
Oh, I can play along. What I've got here is a town full of yellow-bellied corporate cast-offs who wouldn't know a stun baton from a slide rule. How was that?
That was pretty good, actually.
Wow! Thanks, Thank you.
So again, tell me why you need the gunship's weapon system.
Because once we mount them on Stellar Bay's walls, no Marauder or Raptidon will ever be a threat to us again. Stellar Bay will be as secure as any other settlement in Halcyon.
Alright, so, but let's say I gave you the targeting module or whatever. You're not going to then ask me to, like, go find a bunch of fucking cannons, are you?
Don't worry. We'll send an engineering team for those later. We'll have to disconnect them from the rest of the ship.
Of course, they'll be useless without that targeting module, which is why it's critical that you retrieve it.
Says the guy who sent me to go get it.
Well, surely you don't mean that. I thought we were in this together, like a team. I'm the dashing mastermind with a head for numbers, and you're my roguish sidekick who always gets the job done. And you're just a little bit smitten with me, but won't admit it.
Huh. Well, I'll promise you something, Sanjar. That is not what is going on here.
The point is, this weapon system would be a powerful advantage, and we can't risk the Iconoclast getting it.
Well, alright, Celia, who, by the way, I'd rather deal with you than Sanjar. You seem more level-headed. Sanjar's fucking really big into himself. You seem like you think things through. But tell me this. Is the UDL really going to let you keep their toys?
The board's own
Wasn't
salvage
talking to
recovery
you.
clause 32B would say differently.
And they won't dare challenge us over this. Not after the data you found on their experiments here.
Okay. Fair enough.
Good, because we haven't a moment to lose.
Alright, listen, I do have it. I have what you want. But could you agree to a truce with the Iconoclasts?
They're all mad. And what's more, they left us.
Not a good answer.
I don't see any way for us to work together.
Listen, Sanjar, do you remember I read your review? Wasn't a very good one. You had me delete it. I read it. And I think you couldn't do this alone. Oh, now you're not making eye contact. That kind of tells me I hit a sore spot.
Not this again.
Remember what we practiced, sir.
Yes. The words in those reviews were very hurtful, but they do not define me. I am a mantipillar, and my will is my cocoon. I can emerge and become whatever I wish.
Here's the thing. The people that wrote those reviews that I read, they're the same type of people that you're going to deal with on the board.
I hadn't thought of it that way. Perhaps you have a point. Supposing you're right, who exactly would you have me work with? The Iconoclasts are not the most compromising sorts.
Well, what about Zora? It's Graham's second command.
That's an interesting suggestion. I confess I don't know much about her except that she worked for Rizzo.
There ain't a body on this planet that can keep a group patched up like she has. I don't know how she does it.
I'd be willing to consider it, but I need to see her review first.
Oh wait, you're serious?
One can't be haphazard about these things. Besides, if you think her skills will complement mine, then we should see what those skills are.
Huh, okay.
Excellent. Her review would be in the Rizzo offices in Cascadia. Bring it to me, and I'll see if she's qualified.
So, again, I hate to keep going on and on. You've asked me for this thing, but when I was reading the ship's logs, they suffered some kind of like a malfunction.
That's surprising. The board's equipment is usually in top shape. After all, they have first access to any fresh parts or components.
Well, that's what you think, but maybe it's slim pickings for them too. You never know, right?
You think so?
I don't know.
I always thought scarcities on Monarch were due to our pariah status.
All right, I'm going to give you the targeting module.
Excellent! At last, we have what we need.
I wouldn't get excited just yet, sir. It looks like the iconoclasts followed you. I have word they're gathering in the ruins outside of town.
Of course. See? You just can't make a good decision, so what do we do now?
I'm afraid we've got to fight them. They'd knock our walls down trying to get that module. It looks like this means war.
All right. Well, good luck with that.
Wait, you can't just leave us to face them alone.
Why not? You have the targeting
It
module.
actually would be very imprudent. We don't have much in the way of resistance. So they will definitely get that module, and once they do, they will definitely come after you. With their gunship.
Okay. Well, if you put it that way.
She's actually quite right about all of that. As much as I hate to admit it. Honestly, one good paper cut will do me in for the day.
Sir, we really don't have time for this.
Right. I'll lock the south gate to keep them out. You'll have to approach from the north. Good luck.
Oh, now I have to defeat the iconoclasts. Well, sorry. I didn't forget you two. I mean, we made a decision. You guys didn't disagree with me or try to convince me otherwise. So this is what we have to do, right? All right, well.
You all got different Saltuna here on Monarch. Ain't that neat?
You come to Monarch and that's what you're excited about? You ought to get out more.
Seriously.
I'm getting out right now.
Let's repair our guns here. $1,100 bits? Jeez Louise. Oh, Manta Queens are so dead. Pretty much doubled the damage. Oh, that's our dodge. You see that? Check that out. Watch this. You guys watching? Oh, that's what happens when you try to hit me. All right. Well, of course it's decreased. They're trying to attack, right?
Incoming!
I was wondering if you guys were going to fight him or if it was just going to be me and these guys.
Here they come!
That's the last of them.
Stay down.
Waste of company ammo. Heard something. Thought I saw something. Take them down!
Here they come!
I don't know if they're shooting me or not. I guess they are.
Incoming! What was that? Big mistake.
Shit. Oh, wow. I didn't think there would be that many of them. That's on me. It's the first time I've died in a long time. I assume we can't fast travel to where they're at? No. All right. All right, listen, we're going to try to go in there, but if they shoot, we're shooting back. Clear? All right.
Huh? Who's there?
Incoming!
What was that? Thought I saw something.
Oh, they're shooting. Okay.
Get up!
All right. So that's I've died twice in the last 2 minutes. Well, I guess there's no going back unless I reload a save. So we're just going to treat the iconoclast as if they're the enemy. Like they're Manta Queens. Except much easier to kill. Alright, you two, there's no way to negotiate with them, alright? So, we gotta take them out. Didn't want to come to this, but I didn't know that they'd attack before I could negotiate. So, they drew first blood.
Don't mess with us.
It's not the last of them. It's the last of them until we get to the church or whatever that is, the temple. Did they just shoot me over, those sons of bitches? Where's Nyoka? There she is. You alright? Let's go finish him off. We won the Battle of Stellar Bay. Let's give ourselves some more skill points here. After 50, you can specialize by adding points directly to handguns. Okay. Hell with it, let's do that one. Well, we were fighting and everybody else seems like they were just chilling. You guys have a good time? Just standing around talking? All right,
You're back.
Sanjar.
And in one piece. Does this mean I mean we won?
We did indeed, sir.
I can't believe it. Not that I'm really surprised, but, well, maybe a little. You did it. I mean, we did it.
You didn't do shit, dude. Anyway,
Between
what
our
now?
reinstatement on the board and the gain of this ship, we'll usher in a new age of prosperity for the people of Monarch.
That's a hefty promise. You've got Monarch's hopes up, Sanjar. Don't go messing this up like our last overlords did.
And perhaps in time, I can use my position on the board to turn things around for the rest of Halcyon.
Yeah, okay. Let me know how that goes.
Perhaps I'll write you a brief. Anyhow, thank you. And good luck to you.
I want to talk about something else before
What
we
can I do for
go.
you?
Tell me about Stellar Bay. How are
Quite
things
well,
now?
actually. It's astounding how much our quality of life has improved without Graham's lunatics breathing down our necks. Our residents are reporting increased productivity during their shifts and improved satisfaction in their leisure time. And since we're back in the board's good graces, we've got real growth prospects to look forward to.
All right, well, we'll see how that goes, I guess, right? So I guess we need to go see Phineas now.
Crew report. Nyoka is drunk. Surprise.
Well, it's been a long day, Ada. I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt and let her enjoy her booze, you know? I'm going to drop some things off here. Oh, the shrink ray. I haven't used that yet. All right, let's take a nap here for about 8 hours, and then we'll go see Phineas, I guess. Refreshing. You good, Parvati? You were standing here when I went to lay down 8 hours
years
ago.
Fixing this boat, stem to stern.
Have you heard that auto mechanical
You
clanking
mean
around the
Sam?
ship?
He's just the sweetest, ain't he? A real charmer, my dad'd say.
Isn't he just here to clean?
What, just because he scrubs the floors means he can't be a pleasant fella too? You should try talking to him. You'll see. He's a hoot.
Yeah, maybe later.
Captain, I hope you made the right decision by siding with MSI. Welcome
Me
back,
too,
Captain.
Ada, me too.
How can I be of assistance?
I could use one of your
Certainly,
terrible
Captain.
jokes.
What would you like to hear? I wish
Tell me your
I was
best
your
joke.
second derivative, so I could investigate your concavities.
That was the worst joke
As you
I've
wish,
ever heard.
Captain. I must comply with all direct orders.
Clearly not, because I asked you to tell me your best joke,
May
and
luck
that
be
was
with
not your
you.
best joke.
Of course, as I am sure you are aware, luck does not exist. But it seems to comfort humans to believe they possess good quantities of it.
Yeah, okay. Let's go talk to Phineas.
We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honors? Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? Goodbye.
Never mind. Good job landing us in one piece. How long you guys think he's been waiting there like that? Probably a while, right?
I'd clap you on the shoulder if I weren't behind a wall of bulletproof glass. I don't know how you did it, but Hiram Blythe just sent me everything I needed. According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide. It's almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply. Typical elitist, hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the Hope's colonists and put some decent people in charge. So, good news. You're going to Byzantium and stealing those chemicals. Exciting.
Of course I am. You saved my life, and then I have to do everything you ask, even if it's going to probably kill me. But that's fine, Phineas. That's fine, bro. Tell me about these chemicals.
If I had time and several blackboards, I could explain the details to you, but to put it briefly, dimethyl sulfoxide is the reason you're alive today. The chemical is absolutely essential to reviving the Hope's colonists. I need you to steal as much as you possibly can. The more, the better. If you don't bring me enough chemicals, I might not be able to save the Hope's colonists, and then nothing will stop the board from destroying this colony.
Well, damn, dude. And what about Minister Clark?
Minister of Earth. Virtually every colony requires the presence of a Minister of Earth. Clark is complicit in every one of the board's crimes. Whenever the board issues some new decree, you'll find Clark's signature on the dotted line.
You make it sound so simple, Phineas.
I understand it must seem impossible to you. Infiltrate Byzantium, the crown jewel of the colony, steal a batch of rare chemicals from a heavily guarded estate. In order to do the impossible, you must first divide it into a series of smaller, less impossible tasks.
Okay. So what's the plan then?
Yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents. We'll have to resort to subterfuge. Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence you require. I'm giving you my old nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to land in the Golden City. Remember, you're looking for dimethyl sulfoxide. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning label. I'll take as much as you can find.
Okay. What's on the warning
Something about
label?
being discontinued due to severe adverse reactions. It's fine. You'll be stealing the chemicals, not ingesting them.
Says you. Tell me more about, did you say her name was Carmen Imagawa?
If that's what you're asking. Imagawa is the finest special agent in Byzantium that money can buy. My money, anyway.
Okay. I think I'm trying to remember. There was something else I wanted to talk to you about.
What's on your mind?
What the hell was it? Shoot, what was it? By the way, have you met my crew yet?
I'm trying very hard to avoid making eye contact.
Hey there. I'd shake your hand, but you've got this glass wall situation going on.
Wait, not another word. I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know who you are. Let's just enjoy our plausible deniability while it lasts, shall we? Why don't you just invite the entire colony to my secret, carefully concealed laboratory? It isn't as if I wanted privacy.
Dude, show a little hospitality, man. Come on.
Oh, very well. I can be a little cantankerous when I haven't had my caffeinoids. You have my apologies and so forth. For what it's worth, I am pleased that you found a crew, such as they are. You're a talented scientist.
That's a backhanded compliment.
Our kind has always been incredibly popular.
Don't know about that. Why don't you stop trying to flatter me there, Phineas?
I'm at least 65% certain my tone was sufficiently sincere. Perhaps the glass is distorting my voice. Must look into that.
All right, well, we've got some things to do before we go to... Well, we're going to Byzantium, but we got to do something else first. So I'll check back in with you in a bit, all right?
I'll be here, as usual.
I know. Where's Parvati? Parvati! Oh, let me put this gun down. So, remember you wanted to go shopping? Well, we have the key to Byzantium now, so we can totally go and get your outfit for your date with Junlei. So let's do that. That he says this, my secret lab. Look at the size of this fucking place. It's massive. I assume out in space it's pretty tiny, but it's pretty big inside.
Why was I built to feel ennui?
Ennui. Is that how you pronounce it, Ada? I've always wondered. I always say NUI.
Supporting the outlaw scientist, Dr. Phineas Wells.
Yep. Anything else? No? Alright, well, let's go get Parvati an outfit.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain. I think I'll initiate.
Oh, sorry. I think you were trying to tell me you're taking a nap. And that's fine. Nap. Got it. You say that almost every time I leave the ship. Something I could do here?
Still tinkering with that?
Retirees, huh? How the hell do we get? Do we have to talk to someone? Love the elevator music. What do you guys think about it? Pretty good, right?
Why
Oh,
can't
wow.
something exciting happen around here for once? Nothing wrong.
Wow, look at this place.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Want to be famous?
Talking to me?
Kid, you got presence. Natural magnetism. Know what I mean?
I like where this is going, I'll
Tell
be
you
honest
what,
with you.
You're gonna like it a whole lot more once we start talking bits. Listen, you got an agent? Some kind of representation?
Are you hitting on me, dude? But to answer your question, no. I'm pretty much
Fresh,
freelance.
natural talent. I know it when I see it. Listen, you got a real special quality, raw energy. I see you in pictures, kid.
What am I, Veronica Lake?
I'm
Tell me
making
what
a
you're
feature,
offering.
Space Pirates of Moros Prime. It's gonna be a hit. But we still need a star. And I think you got the chops.
Ah! Captain! You're gonna be in pictures!
Whoa!
Already got
Relax,
an entourage,
Parvati.
huh? Way to get ahead of the game. So what do you say? You ready for the chance of a lifetime?
Yeah, maybe later. We're on a mission. We have a few missions, actually, but I'll talk to you in a bit. How's that? Come on, Parvati.
So much wasted money here. Decadence ain't gonna save you when the beasts get through the walls.
You think I'd get arrested if I climbed up on that to get a look at the gearings?
Probably.
CNP Boris Pocket. Steady macro rate of 2.5 seconds. Boris Pocket.
I don't like the helmets, but I do like the armor. He was looking at me like, what the fuck are you staring at, bro?
I've always loved that sculpture.
What do we got for credits? 4,800. That should be enough to buy you a nice
You
outfit.
with the hips. Over here. Let me take a closer look at you.
You talking to me or you talking to one of them? Because they both got nicer hips than me.
Don't speak. Hold that posture for a moment while I admire you. You have a natural contrapposto, my dear. The way you rest
Don't know
your
what that
weight
means.
against your hip suggests a certain rugged charisma possessed only by the mighty primal and the well-traveled spacer. Splendid. I love it.
Damn, I've only been here for what, like 5 minutes, and I've had 2 people hit on me. I'm really liking this place. But, by the way, that is me. When everyone meets me, they say, God, he looks rugged and well-traveled.
Ah, Celeste, you've done it again. I knew from the moment I laid eyes on you that I'd found my muse. I'm Celeste Jolicoeur, and you, my dear, are exactly what Byzantium needs.
Am I? All right, what are you trying
I'm
to
an
sell
artist,
me?
darling, not a tweed merchant. I don't sell things. I pollinate the world with art. I'm working on a new line of clothing that will shock this city to its core, and I'd like your help. What do you say, my dear? Care to make history with me?
Tell me what you got in mind, because this is entertaining as fuck. I'm not
When
gonna
I
lie,
look at
Celeste.
I see the very embodiment of everything the walls of Byzantium were built to keep out. Making an
And there
outfit
it is.
worthy of you won't be easy. I'll need your help gathering the right materials.
I'll tell you what I'll think about. We're not here for you to make me
Consider it
whatever.
a standing offer.
Fair enough. So listen, my engineer, Parvati, she's over my right shoulder. She's going on a date, and she needs a really nice outfit.
You don't gotta be so forward about my reasons, Captain.
Let me get a good look
I just said a date.
Turn around, please, darling. My word. Such muscular shoulders. You're a vision, dear.
I am no such thing, ma'am.
Nonsense, you're absolutely lovely. Chin up now. I have just the thing for you. Let me do a back-of-the-envelope calculation. Materials, labor, licensing and copyright. There.
Ooh, you're trying to charge me 6,000 bits, huh? Listen, she's an engineer. If you really think she can afford that, you don't know many engineers. She needs to impress her date, so how about you lower that
Love.
a little bit?
That's the ultimate luxury, darling. Love. Oh, gracious me.
I don't get why that's funny, ma'am.
Oh, my cherub. Who woos for love anymore? That's so... precious. All right, Captain. Here is the absolute best I can do for you.
3,000 bits? Yeah, we can
There
do
are
that.
some things I simply cannot skimp on, darling. Such a lovely young lady deserves the best. Now stand back. Back! I'll enter the settings and get these machines spinning. You'll be broke to bespoke in nearly an hour. And there we are, my darling girl. I wish you a splendiferous evening. And if you don't mind my asking, have you any interest in modeling?
What? Oh, no, ma'am. All them eyes staring at me? I couldn't. No way, no how. I get scared just thinking on it.
I wish you weren't so shy, my Violet. You truly are beautiful. I hope your date sees that as clearly as I.
Hey, can I see what you got to buy? Huh? Is
What
that a
can I do
no?
for you, darling?
Let's try that again. There we go. All right, so we have a lot of stuff here. No guns, but definitely armor. Nothing as good as what I'm wearing, though. That's close. How much are you charging? $7.97? Oh, I do like the top hat. Not gonna lie. Maybe I got something I can sell. Oh no, I dropped off most of my stuff. But I can sell you these helmets that I'm not gonna wear. Hey, you want some tea? Got some fizzy tea. Got some beer. Some dervish mist. Some Raptidon meat. You can have all those. Got this lubrinicine spray. Got this Ali Ali Toxifree. Have those. There's an achievement to sell $10,000 or 10,000 bits worth of goods, so I'm working on that. But it doesn't look like I'm going to meet that unless I do a bunch of side missions. High Society cigarettes. I got some High Society cigarettes you can have. Some Metallicist gel. Sound like I said jail. Gel. We got some Focusitol capsules. Focus it all. That makes sense. Oh, and we have the meth. And some more meth. And some more meth lotion. There we go. All right, Parvati, let's
Believe
talk.
this outfit? It's so handsome, I'm almost afraid to touch it. Well, I guess that's everything then. After all this time, I just have to actually do it now. You know,
Yep.
there's a part Junlei's been looking for to fix up the air cyclers. They only carried them on big colony ships, like the Hope.
You know, Parvati, I think you're trying too hard. Not everything has to be perfect. She writes you poetry, for God's sake. Bad poetry, but she wrote you poetry. So finding her apart isn't going to make her suddenly like you more. I think her like for you is pretty much maxed out.
For a while, it felt like everything I did was a little bit of help. And it meant I didn't have to ask her to be mine. Not yet. Not for real. Next time we dock with Groundbreaker, I'm doing it. I'll send June a message and ask her over. Oh, this is real scary, Captain. I'm grateful for all you done.
Okay, well, let's go back to the ship, because we're going to get you hooked up with Junlei. Phineas's shit can wait. Come on. I love Byzantium. Freaking of course you do. Because you're rich. You just get a XP points. Oh, that's the guy that tried to make me his movie star.
Enjoy 6 cups worth of concentrated caffeine.
Oops, I'm going the wrong way, ladies. I apologize. How the hell do we get in here? Can we just go to our ship? Oh, Sam's over there doing some... Oh, look at him cleaning. Good job, Sam.
I swear.
Hey.
Next time we put into Groundbreaker, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask her over. Oh, I'm so nervous. Having trouble focusing on my work.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, I'll tell you what. Let's, why don't you go get some sleep? I'll take another nap. Get some rest, and then you won't be as nervous. You'll be wide awake, and then we'll go get you together with Junlei. All right? I'm going to take a longer nap, a 10-hour nap. Ooh, much better. All right. Well, that's going to conclude it for part 14 of the playthrough. So thank you for watching, and I really hope I see you in part 15. Thanks for watching.